Hey, what's up, fam? Today we're going to be making Sloppy Joes, courtesy of Manwich. I hope everybody's doing well. I just got back from the doctor with some not so great news. So, I gotta do something to make myself feel better. And I like food, so it's going to be what I'm going to do. Our sponsor today is going to be Bush Light. So for this, it's 4 easy steps. Get a pound of meat. Need a pan. So we're gonna turn that on. Should turn on the front one because I got my butter on the back pan. Excuse me. And today, for something different, I tried to go with potato buns. Looks good. I figured, why not? Let's get our can ready for that. Need an opener. Pan's starting to warm up. I just washed it, so it's going to be steaming a little bit. Now, the next most important thing we need, spatula. Alright, that's going. We'll turn our fan on low. That's what happens when you don't clean your burners often. So today we're going to be using a 85-15 blend, 85% lean, 15% fat. Because the fat content's going to be so low, we're actually not going to drain the grease out of this today. Now, like we learned last time, to season your meat beforehand. Salt, pepper are always starters. A little bit goes a long ways. Get this out of here. Again, I want to apologize for not doing my Christmas video yet for you guys. Personally, I like a little bit of onion. And if you want to get crazy, you can even throw in chopped onions, but Manwich seasoning mix usually already has it in there. And for a dash of paprika. Now you're probably thinking, why are you doing it in there and not in the pan? We're going to. Doing it on that side, and we will flip it in there. Now I forgot to do onion on that side, so let's go a little heavy on this side. Oh, that hurt. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then we're actually good on the paprika. I should not have done that with that hand. Now as the meat gets hot, it's going to start to simmer and some of the grease is going to come off of it. That's where that 85-15 comes from. Now, let's get this going a little bit more. I'm going to throw a little bit of butter in here. There we go. I reduced our heat a little bit because it started to sear the meat. We don't want to sear the meat. Sear the meat, you're going to seal it, and you're not going to be able to get that Manwich flavor in there. Now, chop it up as best as you can. Kind of want to constantly agitate it. stir it around so that you're browning the meat evenly. You can go through it and just kind of flip it like that. Me, since I worked in a kitchen, I've got the flap down mostly. Getting closer. I like to use the back to go under, push to the back, and then about halfway through I lift up and scoop that pile that's in back forward. So I'm pushing the stuff that I just lifted, that's most likely browned already, to the back and pulling forward whatever was back there. That enables us to break the meat down thusly. Take our manwich. Tastes good. I spilled a little bit. It's also how you drink a beer in 3 drinks. I haven't had a beer in 4 days, so I figured since I was kind of upset being told I can't work for the next week, that I should probably treat myself since I'm not going to be able to for a long time. Potentially going to have to find a new job. Alright, our meat's pretty well browned. Add manwich sauce. Spoon. Now, no promises because I still am having trouble delicious. With my video editing software. Thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get graphics up on while I'm cooking on over like an overlay on my video, but when you don't pay for software and you just use the free shit off the internet, you can't expect a lot. Alright, now as this goes, just needs to sit and simmer. For that, I'll make sure it's on the burner. Reduce heat down to low. If you have a cover, use it. If you don't, do like I did. Find one that almost fits. When we come back, finished product. So I've actually gone ahead, I checked it because it was bubbling a little bit too much. Went ahead and dropped our temperature down to, well, I know you can't read that, but it says warm. So we've reduced our heat from low down to warm, so it's going to just be at a warming setting. It will only keep itself hot. It won't continue to cook the food. We're going to leave it like this for about 10 minutes and then we'll come back. All right. So go over here. We're going to grab our buns. I'm feeling hungry, so I think I'm going to take 2 buns. Yeah. 1 bun, 2 bun. Now we prep them for filling. Like so. Give this a nice little stir. I usually recommend when you scoop from the bottom. 'Cause essentially the stuff on the bottom of the pan is going to be hotter. Because if you're like me, you talk a little bit before you actually sit down and get the food into your mouth. But Nothing too fancy, just take it. Look at that food, look at that food, look at that food. It's gonna be delicious. Delicious. And it wouldn't be Sloppy Joe's if it wasn't clean and perfect. So, turn that off. Slap our buns back on. Giggity, giggity. Yeetus, fetus, delitus. And the piece de la resistance, because I'm a fat kid, we're going to throw some scoops on there. After all, it's Sloppy Joe's. You know it's going to make a mess. What better way to get all of your food than with scoops?